Welcome to the Week 12 edition of the Lions franchise, where the 4-6 Texans come to Detroit to face the 7-3 Lions. Glad to have you with us as we're looking to extend the winning streak. As there's DeAndre Swift, who had 183 yards a week ago against the Panthers. The Lions have won the coin toss. The Texans are coming off a upset win against the Patriots, looking to make it 2 in a row now against the heavily favored Lions, who have been dominant recently, barring that Panthers game. Here we go. Thanksgiving is underway, and Randall Cobb for the Texans will take a knee in the end zone. And Deshaun Watson leading one of the worst offenses in the league. What a disappointing year. 13 touchdowns, 10 picks. And it really starts up front. Brandon Cooks, Randall Cobb, and Will Fuller. It's a good receiver group. It's just Watson has not had the protection. They'll start at the 25 after the touchback. The play fake to Johnson, and on the outside, it's caught by Cooks, and he was down, but they're going to rule this a fumble. It's picked up by Tavai. He's down at the 10, but they'll overturn this. He was down for sure. So we'll look at the Detroit defense. The defensive player of the week, Trey Flowers, on that line. It's been a very good group recently. See if they can keep it up. It was a gain of 12. And they'll hand it off to Johnson, who gets good blocking. What a block by Cooks as Johnson's banged out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Gain of 16. Now 5-man rush on the 2nd and 8. Watson protected. And there's Fuller, who is open. The 33. 3rd and 7 on this opening drive. Blitz is picked up and open over the middle is Akins. Jordan Akins down to the 11-yard line. It's another 3rd and 10. The blitz, here it comes, outside to Fells. He's tackled. Houston gets an opening drive field goal. So there's the stats on Blake Bortles. Another 2 interceptions a week ago. It's 4th ranked offense. We've seen it enough as it is. And they'll open from the 25-yard line with 2 tight ends in the game. Bortles to throw. We'll go underneath. Jones gets a block from Swift and has about 10. The worst ranked rushing defense, and with J.J. Watt and Geno Atkins in the middle. It's really shocking when you think about it. Nargic McKinney, the defensive player of the week a week ago. You can see the secondary has not been good this season. Lamarcum just a bit short. 2nd and inches. Jones in motion. The play fake. Bortles has his thrown. It's incomplete for Swift. 3rd and inches. They'll give it to Swift up the middle. And they're going to stop him short. 3 and out Detroit. What a stop for the worst ranked rushing defense. But it's a 3rd and 10 for Watson, and he has protection, and what a throw. And there's Cobb. So to the 30-yard line. Blitz is picked up over the middle. There's Randall Cobb again. Cobb across midfield and tackled at the 48. Watson's over 100 yards already. Having no issues moving the football as Watson, here comes pressure, going deep, going for it. Oh, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Akuda, going for Cooks. Great coverage, resulting in his 3rd interception of the year. Troy takes over. It's a 3rd and 11 at the 19. Blitz is picked up. Bortles on the outside to Galladay. What a throw and out of bounds. Is Galladay, you can see, he passed 1,000 yards a week ago. As with 2 backs in the game, it's a 3rd and 3, and here comes J.J. Watt. An absolute game breaker despite his age. Lions punt. It's Watson trying to extend the lead. There's Cobb again to the 33. 2nd and 10 with 2 tight ends in the game. Watson protected on the rollout. On the move, he finds Cooks out about the midfield. Detroit has no answers for Watson. It's now a 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. Here comes the rush. Watson hits as he's thrown it out of bounds. No punt. Another stop for Detroit. So how can they respond with the play fake to Swift? Bortles under pressure. He's gonna hit his. He's throwing, going deep for Amendola. Unbelievable. Overread and making a circus catch to save the game against the Panthers. Does it again. It's now 3rd and 4 from the 5-yard line. They can get a first down at the 1. Can they capitalize? Underneath the Swift, not going to get close. He loses 2. This game's tied at 3. So the Texans trying to get another lead as the 3rd and 6 conversion goes to Cooks. Good on the coverage. Now Watson with a 3rd and 8. They need the 46-yard line. Watson with all kinds of time. Going to go to the sideline. Wide open is Fells. He falls down at the 30-yard line. No answers. No pressure. Again, a 32. It's now with the 1st and 10 underneath the Cooks. And Cooks has about 10. But they'll mark him just a bit short. It's now 3rd and inches. The fake to Lindsey, and Watson's going to keep him himself. Make him missing. Getting in a 4. Now from the 17, Watson protected. Literally all kinds of time now on the move. Can he find somewhere to go? Inside the 10, breaks a tackle. And he might have a 1st down. They're going to give it to him at the 6. 1st and goal, Houston. Now 2nd and goal. Here comes 4-man rush. Watson protected. Wide open is Fuller, but he drops it. 3rd and goal. Can he find someone? Watson open is knocked, and it's knocked down. 6-3. And this drive will start with an underneath shovel pass to Swift. That'll count as a rush to the 41. 3rd and 12. Underneath the Swift. He needs 49, and he's going to get that and more. Blocked from Jones. A broken tackle from Reed, and he's down to the 32. Unbelievable effort. So in field goal range, Bortles going to take the shot. To Galladay, it's intercepted. Picked up by Reed, who was picked on by Swift earlier. And Amendola, he's finally taken down the 15 with 142 to play. So can the Texans add on to the lead? They're going to start with what a throw to Cooks. This started at 43 already. And Watson's over 200 yards in this 1st half. 107 to play from the 41. 3-man rush. Watson quickly to Randall Cobb. And that's going to make them use a timeout. He's to the 40 of Detroit. Now 3rd and 2. They need the 29-yard line. Here comes the blitz. Watson going deep for Cooks. And it is not intercepted, but they'll kick the field goal. So the Lions trying to get some points on the bootleg. Here comes Galladay. He's to the 45, and with 21 seconds, Detroit's going to have to use a timeout. It's a gain of 30, the first play of the drive. So with 20 seconds to play, Bortles going to unload it. Going deep for Jones, he makes it. Touchdown, and from 45 yards, the Lions have taken the lead. Going into the halftime break. What a finish to the half. Almost a Hail Mary. This is the only game going on, so no halftime highlights. Remember, the Texans won the coin. The Lions won the coin toss, so they're getting the football first, and the 2nd half is underway. Agnew from the 2. It's going to get tackled at the 17, and here's the 2nd half stats. Just dominant in every way by the Texans, except for the score at the end there. Just unreal ending. They'll start from the 17. Blitz is picked up. Bortles on the move, throws across his body. He's got Jones. He's to the 30-yard line. Now from the 31, 2nd and 9. Bortles quickly to double coverage, and it is Galladay. Now Bortles is over 200 yards. Bortles with pressure. Hit as he's thrown. How about Galladay again? What a throw. It's the 39-yard line. It's now fake. Bortles with pressure, and he's dropped by P.J. Hall. His 2nd sack on the year and a loss of 11. It's now 3rd and 21. Can they pick it up? Bortles on the move. Pressured by Watt. Gonna go deep across his body to Swift, who's open. But he can't hold on. The pass was there for too long. It was broken up by Reed. So the Texans will start from the 10. The first drive of the half for them will be a screen to Johnson. Johnson bouncing off a tackle. He's got 11 and a 1st down. It was a great 1st half by Watson. Except for that interception. They couldn't find the end zone. They had a drop. Is all day for Watson. And here comes Everson Griffin. His 5th on the year. And it's a loss to 3rd and 16. So here comes the blitz. It's picked up well. Watson hit it as he's thrown. It's out of bounds. So can the Lions extend the lead? It's a 3rd and 5, and Watt destroys that screen. So Texans trying to recapture the lead. It's 2nd and 8. Underneath, there's Johnson on the screen, and he has a first down at the 19-yard line. So in motion, Fuller. It's 1st and 10. Here comes pressure, and unblocked. It's Jarrod Davis, the backup linebacker. It's a loss of 6. The 2nd and 16. Watson protected. It's going to go outside, and fighting is Will Fuller. It's to the 25. 3rd and 4. They need the 29-yard line. Watson under pressure, and Lindsey's not going to get there. So Lions, they have a 3rd and 5, and Bortles is trying to get it to Swift. It's incomplete. And it's a 3rd and 10 for the Texans now. Here comes the blitz. Watson with an unblocked defender. Flag down, and it's overthrown for Fuller. But the flag is on Detroit. They'll give him 15. So from the 30-yard line, blitz is picked up over the middle. It's Cooks, and he's just at that marker. They're going to give him the first down. So from the 48, this is the 2nd and 2. Watson protected, and over the middle, what a throw to Cooks. It's to the 35, and Titus Howard for the Texans is shaking it up. From the 35, 1st and 10. Watson to throw. He's protected. Underneath, there's Fuller. Turns it upfield and gets out of bounds with a first down at the 22. Now 2nd and 10. Throwing a lot during this drive as we've reached the 4th quarter. There's Johnson. Gets leveled at the 10. 2nd and goal. With 2 tight ends underneath, there's Aaron Felsen into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Texans. 3rd on the year, and the Texans are a 2-point conversion away from leading by 7. And they'll go for it. Watson protected to the end zone. 2 receivers are there, but Fuller comes away with it. 17-10, Houston. So how will the Lions respond? Bortles loses the ball. It's picked up by Lonnie Johnson. Stuka J4, who forces the fumble. It's a 2nd career sack. The Texans are now with a 3rd and goal where he's going to find a wide open Fells. And just like that, within 7 plays, it is a 14-point lead. How will the Lions respond? They'll start with a throw to Galladay. He's to the 37-yard line. Now it's a 3rd and 9. They need the 45. Underneath, there's Swift. He's not going to get there. So 4th and 5 for any hope in the game. 5 minutes to play. Bortles quickly. Galladay got it. They're going to need to hurry to the line, though. They're still taking their time as Bortles, the 4-man rush to the outside, is caught, and getting out of bounds is Geronimo Allison. 2nd and 5. Bortles going to float it to Amendola. He's got it. What a throw out of bounds at the 9. 1st and goal, Detroit. As in double coverage, what a catch. Just like the Marvin Jones catch earlier, there's Kenny Galladay with his 15th on the year. It's a 1-score game. So can the Lions get a stop? They have an all game. It's the 3rd and 7. Watson with all kinds of time. Can he find anyone? No one's winning. Now Watson's going to heave it for Fells, and he's got it. Fells has the catch at the 33-yard line, and they're in field goal range. 40 yards, and what a catch. So now 2nd and 9. Everyone's coming wide open. Cooks, touchdown. 32 yards, and the Texans have a 2-score game lead once again. So Lions trying to get some points. They hurry to the line, 2nd and 3. The shot to Galladay. It's knocked in the air and intercepted. And that's going to do it. Vernon Hargraves gets the 2nd career interception with 2:04 to play, and that might do it. Let's see if the Lions get one more chance. As there's the handoff, and Johnson's not going to get there. Detroit burns their final timeout. So we'll start from the 30. It's a play fake. Really fool the defense, and on the move, there's Jones. We'll get some stats. So 1:42 to play. Bortles at 338 yards. See if they can get something. It's a 3rd and 10. Bortles going to float it to Galladay. It's too far. 4th and 10. This will do the game. Bortles steps up and hit as he's thrown. It's not near anyone. And that's going to end the game. Texans come into Detroit and upset the Lions. So, that was just an awful game on defense. 461 total yards. Doesn't really do it justice. It felt like whenever they wanted to move the ball, they really just did. You can see just 421 yards by Watson. Just, yeah, it's just unbelievable. It was one of those games. It just had to happen. I did accidentally run commit. I didn't do it on purpose, trying to outrun clock. It just felt like the receivers weren't catching as well. Bortles just did not have a good game at all. And we just got dominated. It being a 14-point game is kind of a miracle. Us having the lead heading into the fourth quarter was kind of a miracle. So on the upgrades, DeAndre Swift, Romeo Okwara, Jamal Agnew all get upgrades. They've been playing a lot and pretty well recently. For injuries, Trey Flowers, who is leading the team in sacks, is out for 5 weeks. Been getting a lot of torn labrums. It's just a common injury, I guess. So for scouting, we have 4 defensive prospects. We have Bryson Rowland, a defensive end out of Michigan, who looks really good. Connor Triplett, a defensive end out of Alabama. Kirk Coleman, a defensive tackle out of Notre Dame. And Jerry Milstead, a corner out of Ohio State. I think all these would be impact starters. Just trying to build this team with BPA. So now for the games across the league. Let's start with our division games. How about Carolina and Minnesota? Let's get things kicked off. With the first play of the game, it's a Derrick Brown fumble recovery. It gets him all the way to the 1 on the first snap. But the Panthers somehow can't find the end zone. They lose 7 yards, actually, and kick a field goal. So let's try this again. Let's get things kicked off with Adam Thielen, 20-yard catch on the second drive of the game. But the Vikings can't find the end zone. They'll have to kick a field goal. Well, they couldn't punch it in from the 1 the last time, so how about the second time? They can do it this time. Christian McCaffrey, 1 yard out. Panthers lead by 7. But the Vikings are willing to match that 1 yard touchdown with one of their own. Dalvin Cook gets in there. This game's tied at 10, heading into halftime. So let's get the second half kicked off. How about another defensive highlight? Alec Ogletree getting in the backfield, sacking Cousins for his safety, 12-10. But they're not done yet. How about Christian McCaffrey making a move? He's going to get 31 yards on this rush. But they can't find the end zone yet again. They're going to have to kick a field goal. It is 15-10. What an odd score. So Vikings trying to not give up another defensive score. How about Dalvin Cook finding a seam? Going to take it 75 yards to give the Vikings the lead right back. They go for 2 and they don't get it, so it's 15-16. So now how about Christian McCaffrey? Going to go at 15-yard reception, but Panthers still struggling to find the end zone. Neither team really was able to score a touchdown. It's now 18-16. So how about Kirk Cousins on a 4th and 4, finding Olabisi Johnson, 12 yards. And they're going to kick the game-winning field goal. They win their first game of the season, 19-18, eliminating the Panthers from the playoffs. So on to the next game. Bears and Packers. Let's get things kicked off with Devontae Adams, 21 yards. And you see that right, it's already in the second quarter. Big defensive game so far and to start this game in the first quarter. Packers can't find the end zone. They lead 3-0. Bears offense has struggled, but how about Darnell Mooney getting a great block from Patterson and Allen Robinson? He's going to take it almost the distance, but it's 59 yards, technically a reception. I mean, I don't know how that wasn't a touchdown, not going to lie. But when you put them on the 1, you know the Packers run defense. There is David Montgomery. Just take it. Bears lead by 4. So Bears on offense again. What is this? The Packers can't do anything. Well, apparently neither can Nick Foles. Jackson takes it the distance for the Packers. They lead by 3. It's a 22-yard interception return for a touchdown. And if one defensive highlight wasn't enough for you, how about a second? As Jair Alexander jumps the route and picks off with his 5th interception of the year. But the Packers can't find the end zone, so they'll lead by 6. So one last chance for the Bears. And how about with a blitz? Foles hit as he's thrown. There's Adrian Amos getting the pick. And Amos with 20 seconds takes it inside the 40. And that great return sets them up. They run out of time, so they kick the field goal. Packers lead it 16-7 heading into halftime. So we'll get the second half kicked off with Aaron Jones with a 2-yard touchdown. Just a rare touchdown. First on offense of the day for the Packers. Just absolutely dominating the Bears, as there is Devin Funchess gets a 16-yard reception. But they can't find the end zone, so they'll take a 25-7 lead. So one last chance for Chicago to get some momentum heading into next week. How about this catch by Allen Robinson? 41 yards. Puts them in perfect position to score, but it's another 4th and 10. And Foles with the protection breaking down. There's Jair Alexander getting the game-winning pass breakup. Foles had 4 interceptions, and the Packers win it 25-7. Now on to the rest of the games. On the rest of the Thanksgiving Day games, the Cowboys beat the football team and the Steelers beat down the Ravens. On the Sunday slate of games, Titans blow out the Colts, the Giants beat the Bengals, the Bills beat the Chargers, the Raiders beat the Falcons, the Browns beat the Jaguars, the Jets destroy the Dolphins, the Patriots win a shootout against the Cardinals, and on the later window we have the Broncos beating the Saints, the Niners beating the Rams, and the Chiefs beating the Buccaneers. Wrapping things up with Monday Night Football, the Seahawks beat the Eagles 20-7. On to the playoff picture, the Titans are 11-0, Browns 10-1, Chiefs and Patriots are the other division leaders. Bills, Steelers, Raiders are your wild card teams. In the NFC, Packers, Giants, Saints, and Seahawks are the division leaders. We're still the 5 seed at the moment. The Eagles and Falcons are the other 2 wild cards. The Panthers are officially eliminated with that loss to the Vikings. Players of the week, Josh Allen, 317 and 4 touchdowns, and Kyler Murray, 388 and 5 touchdowns. Unbelievable performances by 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league. Defensively, Tyrann Mathieu, just 7 tackles, 2 interceptions, returned for a total of 49 yards. And in the NFC, Deion Jones, 11 tackles, a TFL, and an interception, returned for 7 yards. On to leaders, Tom Brady has 3,659 passing yards. Tannehill with 32 touchdowns. And Drew Lock adds to his pick total with 15. Rushing leaders, Aaron Jones had a very bad week against the Bears, but still holding on to a slim 50-yard lead in the rushing yards. Fournette still has 11 touchdowns, and Jones now tied with Derrick Henry for 43 broken tackles. Receiving leaders, Galladay up to 1,100 yards. He also has 15 touchdowns, Beasley close behind with 14, and Crowder still holds the yards after the catch crown with 481. Wrapping things up with defensive leaders, Eric Kendricks with 113, Barr quickly behind with 110. Donald still has 15.5 sacks, and Jair Alexander's catching up with Devin Bush with 5 interceptions. Week 13 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Cowboys and Ravens. On the Sunday slate of games, we have Saints, Falcons, Browns, Titans, football team, Steelers, Jets, Raiders, Jaguars, Vikings, Bengals, Dolphins. We play the Bears. Colts play the Texans. In the later window, we have Giants, Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals, Eagles, Packers, Patriots, Chargers. And on Sunday Night Football, we have Broncos, Chiefs. And wrapping things up, Monday Night Football, we have Bills, 49ers. The Panthers and the Buccaneers are both on their bye week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you next week when we face the Chicago Bears.